What's up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be talking about an app called Recyclarr. If you've never heard of Recyclarr, Recyclarr is basically a command line tool that's going to help you synchronize all of the recommendations from trash guides into your Sonarr and Radarr instances, so when you go out there and get content, it's of high quality. I really like Recyclarr because if you were to try and do everything that Trash Guides tells you to do, it would take you hours and hours to set that up. Recyclarr does it in mere seconds. So today we're going to be installing it in two different ways. We're going to be using the Docker Compose and the TrueNAS SCALE way. So you can come to the wiki and follow these installation steps here. We're going to start by going with TrueNAS SCALE. I'm going to come over here to my TrueNAS SCALE and create a new config dataset for Recyclarr. So I'm going to come over here to configs. I'm going to add a dataset. I'm going to call it Recyclarr, like this, and I'm going to use the apps preset, and I'm going to save to create that data set. Okay, there's my Recyclarr data set. Now I'm going to go into apps. I'm going to discover apps, and I'm going to type in Recyclarr. This is it right here from the community page. I'm going to install it. It's not very complicated to install. The only thing I'm going to change here is going to be the config storage, which is going to be in the config path that we just created in the configs folder. Recyclarr right here. Other than that, I'm not going to touch anything, and I'm just going to click install. All right, Recyclarr is up and running. Now, unfortunately, there is no web GUI. You won't find the button here at all for that. However, I'm going to show you the really easy way to go through the command line to get this set up and synced correctly. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to hit my shell, and I'm going to follow the steps in the wiki. So we're going to go in the wiki, and we're going to come all the way down here, and this is the first command I want to enter. So we start by entering the shell by clicking the button below, just like that, and then we're going to enter this command. I'm going to copy this command just like that, and I'm going to come back out here, and I'm going to type, hold down shift and hit insert, and then hit enter. There we go. So now we've created our configuration file. So from in here, we can now have two options, and that's what the wiki is telling us. We can either stay right where we are and right here, enter these commands one at a time using option 1 from where you currently are, option 2 from the TrueNAS shell. Now you might see this and think, hey, we're in the TrueNAS shell, but we're not. We're actually in the container shell. It's a lot different. So option 1 is going to pick it up right from where we are, and we can type these commands and follow all of these things. Or we can go from option 2, which is going to be the TrueNAS shell. I'm going to pick option 2 with a little bit of a twist on it. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back out here into the shell. I'm going to blow this up, and I'm going to do a sudo su. I'm going to type in my password. Cool. Now I'm going to find that directory I just created. It says we mount tank configs. In this case, it's going to be Recyclarr. From within here, my mount tanks configs Recyclarr, you can see there is a recyclarr.yaml. This is where all of our settings are going to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to override this really quickly. What I want to do is I want to come over to the wiki, and I want to copy this command. To download the script, use this command, this wget command. Basically what we're going to do is this is going to be the example script that we're going to use, this YAML file that syncs both 1080p and 4K with general quality to the Radarr and Sonarr instances we're going to come in here with. So I'm going to copy this script, and I'm going to come back over my TrueNAS shell, I'm going to hit shift insert, and I'm going to hit enter. There we go. So now I want to do an ls-l, and you notice now we have two of these. We have recyclarr.yaml and recyclarr.yaml.1. So what I want to do is I want to do a move mv recyclarr.yaml.1 to recyclarr.yaml. And now we only have one. So let's come in here and let's actually hit nano and then type in recyclarr.yaml. Cool. So this is where everything is. This is the template that it just downloaded. Now you didn't have to go this way. The other option is to just edit it directly by using nano. And I'm going to show you that other option when I do the Dockge install. But here, I just pretty much overrode the file and then renamed it. So there's only two things I need to do. I need to do enter my Sonarr API key here. Just like here, I would enter my API key, and then I'm going to scroll all the way down here, and then I'm going to find my Radarr API key up here, and I would enter my API key. The other thing I want to do is make sure these base URLs are correct. This is if it's all running in the same Docker stack or Docker stack. In this case, it's not, so I'd have to replace Radarr with the actual IP and instance of where it is. So in my case, it'd be 10.99.0.191. This would be basically where my Radarr is running. So I'd have to replace that because I'm not using the same Docker stack. Now I'm going to show you how to do it in the same Docker stack in a minute. So let's come out of here, Control X and Y, enter. Yes, I do want to do that. Cool. So now I'm going to come back out, and I'm going to show you how to do this in Dockge. So now here I am over in my Docker stack. So I'm going to make an edit here. So I've already included this in the main stack that I've deployed before. So you'll see all my services here: Radarr, Radar, Sonarr, Jellyseer, all that stuff. So Recyclarr is in here. So I'm going to come all the way down here to Recyclarr. Here it is. This is going to be a Docker compose file for it. If you need to see that, we're going to come all the way back up here. You can see it here. This is the Docker compose. It's extremely simple, as you can see. So I'm going to come back into Dockge, and I'm just going to change one thing. I'm going to change this volume here for Recyclarr to the one that I made, which I just cleaned out between these steps. Figs, Recyclarr, config. There we go. That's the only change I'm going to make, is just to point it at the configs folder. And now I'm going to launch this file. Let's deploy all this. There we go. Everything is up and running. And we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to bash into Recyclarr. And I'm going to come back up here. And I'm going to scroll down until I find the command recyclarr config create. This is the command right here we need to enter from the shell. Like that. There we go. So now we've created the config. Okay, now that that's up and running, I'm going to come back out to TrueNAS. And I'm going to have to go back into my system and go into my shell. And then go back to the same folder we were just in, sudo su root cd mount tank configs recyclarr. That. There we go. So there's our recycler. So I'm going to type in nano.recyclarr just like that. There we go. So what I want to do is I want to hold down Control and K, and I'm going to clear out all this old stuff. And I'm going to come back into the wiki, and I'm going to come over here and hit copy. And then come back out to this and hold down Shift and hit Insert. Now when I come all the way to the top, you'll see I've replaced all that. Here, the only thing I have to do is replace my API key. And the reason for that is because it's in the same Docker stack as all the rest of them, this is the correct base URL. So once I hit my API key for Sonarr and Radarr, it is going to be correct. So let's come in here and grab those API keys real fast. So Radarr. There's my API key for Radarr. So I'm going to come back out here and find Radarr. There's Radarr. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put a space in there and do Shift Insert. And I'm going to come all the way to the top. And I'm going to do the same thing for Sonarr. Come back out to my Dockge. Let's jump into Sonarr. You'll find this under Settings in General. And there's the API key. And there we go. So now I'm going to hit Control X, then Y, then Enter. There we go. So we are completely done now syncing the YAML file from the wiki to Recyclarr. So now that that's done, all we have to do is type in this command, recyclarr sync. So this is going to be the option that you're going to want to take. It's going to be option 2. Once we do all that, recyclarr sync is going to sync our settings to Radarr and Sonarr. So I'm going to come back out here and type that in. Now, we can't type in recyclarr sync here because this is the TrueNAS shell. So because we're going through Dockge, I'm going to just bash right back into Recyclarr. So like this. Now I'm just going to type in recyclarr sync. And this is what we should see. So you should see a whole lot more updating than this. I already had some custom formats in there, so it only updated a few. But you should see the fact that it's processing Radarr and then processing Sonarr. If you get anything besides processing Radarr and processing Sonarr, what was done was incorrect. So now if I go to my Radarr and Sonarr, and I come over here and I can look at my custom formats, you guys should see a ton of custom formats in Radarr and Sonarr. So that's the official way to get Recyclarr up and going. Now there's more settings that you have to change in here, and you have to go to Patreon and go look at how the actual ways to set up Radarr and Sonarr in a very advanced manner. The wiki does have some more advanced settings down here for Radarr and Sonarr once you have Recyclarr done. So if you scroll all the way down to Radarr and Sonarr to the advanced sections, it says this assumes you have Recyclarr. So once you've completed this video, you can go down here and start messing with the advanced settings. I strongly recommend it. But for those guys who have already done this, I thank you so much for supporting the channel. If this video was helpful for you, please like and subscribe. Leave your comments below to let me know how this can be better in the future or things that you're liking. And if you really want to say thank you, please buy me a coffee.